Hi, I'm Rebecca, and today I'm going to show you a technique to address low back pain. I am a yoga teacher and I'm also a yoga therapist. And in yoga therapy, one of the things that we do, among the many things we do, because in yoga therapy we're addressing the whole person, so it's not just the body. But one of the things we do is muscle testing. And when someone says, I have low back pain, one of the first muscles we're going to look at is the psoas muscle. And if you're not familiar with that muscle, that can be a good thing, because a lot of times when you're familiar with it, it means there's something going on with it. But this technique is really a simple thing to try, and a lot of people have good results with it, reducing some of the back pain they feel. So it's a quick thing to show you. You're gonna need a block. If you don't have a block, grab a book, and you might wanna wrap the book in like a towel or something so the edges aren't as pokey. Your block does not have to be curved, but I like this curved block because it follows the curves of the spine. So the first thing we're gonna do is come onto the back. And I like to come onto the back, and I suggest you just relax for a second and then look up and notice what your feet are doing. So just notice where your toes are pointing and that sort of thing, and take a moment to notice what's going on in your back. Like what are you feeling, especially around the low back and the sides of the waist? And just take a moment to do that. And then the technique is to bend one knee. So I'm going to bend this knee so you can see what I'm doing a little better. And you're going to roll a little bit to the other side and scoot the edge of your book or block right underneath you. And you want the edge of that to go right beside the spine, not on it. And if you look, I'm going to place it high enough towards my shoulders that I can let my bum rest on the floor. So it is a little bit in my low back, but I want to actually be touching the floor. So if you can't get your glute to the floor and your shoulder to the floor, you've got too much height and you need a thinner book or block. Okay, so now that I've got that set, all I'm going to do is reach this arm up overhead and make sure that it's supported and relaxed. I'm not looking for a stretch, and yes, this is a little uncomfortable. I probably don't want to sleep like this, but I'm letting the edge of that block rest right in the muscle group along my spine, the erector spina. And as I let that block rest in that area, I'm actually just very, very mildly kind of turning my abdomen towards it. And then I'm going to breathe here. And you may notice your knee starts to drift over to the side. So slightly tone your bent knee to the midline of your body. And you can hold this. I usually recommend holding it for about 2 minutes. I'm not going to hold it that long, just for the purposes of this video, because it's instructional. But I want to make sure that the whole time I'm holding it, I'm breathing, I'm letting my body rest on the block, on the floor, and not really trying to put effort into it, because this is a very passive release. Okay, so that's probably been about a minute, maybe a little over. So all you're going to do is roll to the other side and remove that object, place it to the side, and stretch your legs out long again and relax. And take a second and feel again your body on the floor. So if I describe what I'm feeling, that this area of my back just feels like a lot wider and closer to the floor. And when I look up, this foot is a little bit more out to the side than it was before. So you're going to bend your other knee and repeat on the other side. And that's it. And you can do this. This is something you can do every day. It's a really great way if you feel like, oh, my back is bothering me. Just give it a try and see if it helps bring a little relief. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.